Hey folks, I'm Alex Story with Skill Mammoth Digital, and this is day 4 of me building my digital marketing agency in public. Yeah, every single day, what I do is I talk you through kind of 4 numbers. What did I make in revenue in the last 30 days? What I'm doing to get more, my sales motion. What am I doing to keep it? What, like the fulfillment that we're doing, as well as like what am I doing to fix and grow strategically, right? So same 4 steps every single day. If you want to join in with me, feel free to do it. Post in the comments. But yeah, last 30 days, 21,321. So that's a slight drop from yesterday. We did get new revenue today. Some accounts receivable came in. But just because I'm doing it in a rolling 30 days, some of the things that we closed 30 days ago did drop. So it was a drop, but it is what it is. I've got a couple big ones, big project coming through. So hopefully this jumps to like 23, 25, by the end of the week, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, like I said, closed a receivable. It was 500 one-time project, and then 199 on recurring. So that's good. The MRR is theoretically, going up in that regard. But on booking more calls, yeah, it was thin today. No new meetings booked today. I did get a positive reply on cold email. We'll see if they book. My deliverability, it might be scuffed, or my copy's just bad because my reply rate for this particular campaign is not doing very well. But it is like day 2 of this new campaign, so we'll see what happens. The cold call report is embarrassing. I said this week I was going to do more cold calls, but I only made 1 cold call today. I need to just lock in and just stop getting in my own head. I don't know why I'm totally fine jumping on like sales calls and DMing people. It just cold calls. I just feel like I'm annoying folks, even though I know from the statistics, it's a sound way to grow your business. So I'm going to block, I think, Friday. I know Friday's probably not the best day to cold call, but it's the only day that I don't have like completely packed with meetings. And I'll just rip through that day. I'll try to do like 100 dials or something to make up for me not doing like the 20 or so a day I was planning on doing. Anyway, as far as our fulfillment goes, we got 7 tasks open. 3 are still mine, but I delegated 4 tasks to Kayla. So it's progress, getting that kind of like off my plate. Tomorrow is a big day, just completely full. I got 3 client conversations and 1 sales call. I'm going to try, so one of these clients is they've been with us for like 4 or 5 months and they're killing it on their SEO right now. I won't take credit for all of it. They were doing pretty good before, but I want to upsell them on LSA, so that's local service ads, and see if they want to grow. And then the rest are early builds, so too soon to upsell, but definitely just conversations to make sure we're on the right path. I have a networking event in the morning that I'm going to. There's 12 home service owners there, no other marketers. A friend of mine asked me to substitute for him while he's out of town. I have tons of lawn care clients, and so we'll see how that goes. Shaking the tree, see if we can get some people, who are looking for a new website in the middle of July. But yeah, now the one that hurts that I wanted to talk about. So this is a big issue. So yesterday was so funny because I was bragging about like, yeah, we don't have that much churn. And I woke up to an email from one of my clients, and he had CC'd 2 people from a different agency and talks about how like he wants to move in a different direction and all this stuff about like, this new company. So I think it honestly comes down to it's physically close to him. It's in the same city as him. It might even be somebody he like goes to church with or like, just hangs out with or something. Because the agency itself is not the right fit. They only work on like assisted living people. Like it's not even anywhere close to my ICP, which is home services and contractors. And I'll try to talk them out of it. They only focus on WordPress, so they wouldn't even be able to handle like the website that I built for them. If he does churn, I'll give him the code, but I don't know if this new company is going to be able to handle the integrations and getting him set up again. So we'll see what happens. I told him like, hey, like it's not just a website. We have a bunch of automations built into this, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, leaving would cost him more than it saves. But yeah, I'll downgrade him if he wants. Even if he wants to stay with the new agency, we could probably keep all of his stuff running for that $300 a month plan. It's not that $1,600 a month, but it's something. And at least it keeps his website running with this new company. But I'm going to try and retain him. It is tough because it is, they are a bigger agency than I am, just from like a size perspective. Plus they're closer, so they've got that kind of authority and implied trust. But I mean, I've done great work for him. He in this email where he's like breaking up with me, he even mentioned, like, oh yeah, I'll leave your reviews anywhere you want. So like, you've done great work. So I don't know. I don't know why. I literally think it's just somebody talked him into it that's close to him, and it's because they live close by. So we'll see what happens. I know I haven't lost the account yet, but a quick postmortem that I think could help out in the future. Just be super, super pushy on these kind of like, long distance clients of mine, especially when they're bigger, right? I got plenty of long distance clients, but they don't really look at a $200 to $300 a month invoice. For these $1,600 ones, I need to make sure I'm very planful about my client comm. We had a monthly standing meeting, but he canceled the one last week, and I think we did the month before. But yeah, it's one of those things where I should be like, probably should be sending him like frequent looms. I probably should have been sending him like, beyond just like the reports and stuff, just like messages. I didn't annoy him enough he didn't see the work that was getting done, I don't think, because it was kind of out of sight, out of mind. And I should have reminded him about the work that's being done. And obviously I can show him reports all day, but if I'm not talking, being like, oh, I posted this, I posted that, we got you this link, we got you that link, it might not be something that he notices. So yeah, combined, if I do lose this account, we're still going to fight for it and see if we can keep it. If I lose this account, including the net from today, that's a net drop of $1,400 MRR, which is for my business about 10% of my MRR. Like we're at like $13K a month MRR. That's a meaningful difference, especially since I was trying to get to 15 by the end of this month, and that might be a little bit tougher with that drop. So I've got some things that I'm doing to kind of make it work. So I'm shaking the tree. I've got a newsletter that I have of like anybody who's ever booked a meeting with me, attended webinars with me, downloaded my lead magnets. And normally I just kind of just give tips and tricks and stuff. But I'm doing an actual active ask for referrals. I'm doing a $100, $200, $300 gift card thing, depending on what tier people buy. So we'll see if that leads to anything. And then I also created a web page on my website, skillmammoth.com/refer. So that way folks have like a landing page they can submit leads to if they don't want to if they want me to reach out to them. And then, a client bounty for them as well. Oh yeah. Beyond my newsletter, I also am reaching out to the 30 clients that I have and asking them, hey, if you have any referrals. For them, I'm offering discounts on their recurring, their next invoice, right? So not a permanent discount, but something to incentivize them to refer folks to me. But yeah, I don't want to finish the month down. I know what happens, but it's something that I got to stop doing, or I got to stop. Obviously I got to stop churning, but something that I have to do is just shake the tree and just get right into the sales motion, lock in my cold email, just get on the phone and start calling people. And then, just other avenues that I'm not really using as much as I should. Like I have a lot of LinkedIn in-mails that I'm not leveraging. We do the automated connect request thing, but I could, I have like 150 LinkedIn in-mails that I could just sit down and crush in a couple days to prospects. But yeah, I think this is what I got to do. Make up for that potentially churn client and hit that 15K a month goal by the end of the month. But yeah, anyway, thanks everybody. That's day 4. Bye for now.